In Roth's model of reflective practice, he very much sees it as a process of questioning, asking what, why, and how as a teacher you're doing something, and also asking what, why, and how other teachers are doing what they do. And in this light, it's very much about the teacher keeping an open mind about the teaching, and also comparing themselves with other teachers, comparing and contrasting the approaches that different teachers have. In this way, it's very much about seeking a framework rather than using a framework. And although there is this model, this theoretical basis, it is very much a process of action and reaction that's taking place. As a reflective process, it's very much then about asking questions like, well, what if I did this thing in my teaching? What if that happened? And then seeking ideas, looking for ideas, seeking opinions and viewpoints from others in order to find answers to those questions. And therefore, it's very much using a prescriptive model of thinking, of considering the consequences of actions, hypothesizing, and also synthesizing the information with the theory, analyzing and identifying. And we can see these questions, these ideas, put into a very, very simple model. The reflective practitioner at the center, if you like, conducting reflective analysis, and all these aspects surrounding the teacher, everything from keeping an open mind, looking for alternatives, comparing and contrasting, and the different questions that all these aspects of reflection bring to light. So the foundation model, Roth's foundation model, describes 24 procedures for the reflective practitioner. And what this really means is the model is quite complex, but very thorough. And because it's based in questions from the actual teaching, it's quite simple for the teacher to use. It is very much about hypothesis and synthesis. And quite interestingly, this means that it is always about higher order thinking rather than lower order of thinking. It's not about identifying and recalling. It's very much about deep analysis, critical thinking. And this is then ideally a process not only of reflection, but also of research and thinking about teaching, review, and even repair, putting things right which have gone wrong. And these labels imply how reflection occurs for the individual teacher, but do not occur in isolation. They occur within a context with other teachers. So I hope you can see that this list is reminiscent. It reminds us of something. And it very much reminds us of the upper levels of Bloom's taxonomy, the levels of evaluating and analyzing and also creating. So the model fits into Bloom's taxonomy very, very neatly. And this constitutes professional practice, according to Roth. The labels that he applies within the reflective practice process, all of these questions related to these labels are about the teacher thinking, acting, and believing themselves to be a professional.